3.25 inch needle. It goes down to your chest, intercostal space, catheter right there. This needle is pretty huge. I don't know if you can see this. What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here and welcome to another video. Archies, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video is going to be another Army medic story time. Again, it goes way back when I was in the line. When I was a line medic back in 2CR Germany, I was attached to artillery, you know the deal. This story is actually when I was a PFC during my first 2 weeks being in that unit. I had an NCO, she was a female, she was pretty cool. Again, every leader is different. There's some flaws, there's some good stuff, some good shit. But this is all just for story time, sharing my experiences. So as a line medic in the Army, I don't know how it is in different branches, we have to teach classes to our guys. We gotta take care of our gun bunnies, our FDCs, different soldiers, the LTs, the first sergeant, the commander, the BC, whoever's in charge of our unit. Everyone has to get trained in some way or some point, just in case the medics, me and my NCO, goes down for some reason, got hurt because of being in a field training exercise, gets hurt because of being in deployment, small arms fire, whatever it may be. When the medic goes down, these gun bunnies, everyone in the unit should know how to treat the casualty just enough to sustain their life, just enough for them to get evacuated and to get to the next echelon of care. It's just basic knowledge, you know. If you're a medic, you have to learn more advanced stuff. But as a non-medic soldier in a unit, infantry, scouts, or artillery, or whatever type of unit, you're gonna be trained on how to conduct CLS. Combat Lifesavers Training, or basically treat your guys just in case for whatever reason, whatever injury. I basically taught a lot of classes about that. And if you're a line medic or if you're a medic, probably in different branches as well, not just the Army, you're probably gonna be knowing what these items I'm gonna be showing to you right now. Of course, we got the good old NCD. This one's already open, as you can see. Bam, there you go. Here we got the 14 gauge 3.25 inch needle. It goes down to your chest, intercostal space, but we'll save that for a different video. There you go. Catheter right there. This needle is pretty huge. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully it focuses, but that goes all the way down. This is already open. This is just for training purposes. That's why I have it. Of course, good old trauma shears. Really high speed. This is not really the high speed ones, but just regular trauma shears, so you know how to deal. It's basically like scissors, just to cut bandages and whatever. My favorite, if you're a medic, you know what this shit is. Tourniquets. We got the regular cat tourniquets made out of Velcro right here, and we have the softy tourniquets. I forgot what gen is this. I think this is the older generation, but it's made out of metal. It serves the same purpose. Control the bleeding on those extremities. It's a lot better. So we got the regular cat tourniquets that's made out of Velcro and plastic windlass, and we got these high-speed soft T tourniquets that's made out of metal, more sturdy. And you can reuse it as much as you can. I mean, if you really have nothing left, I would really recommend keeping this shit. Or in some instances, these cat tourniquets, you can use them and just throw them away because they're probably just gonna get cut. Once the casualty goes to the next echelon of care where they can actually be treated, go into the OR, and all that high-speed advanced stuff. These things go together. SAM splints and ACE wraps. Some landing equipment if you're trying to medevac someone. Some panels here for landing, and of course, good old chem lights. Oh, by the way, this is a pop quiz for the privates out there and the future soldiers. Where do you find the batteries for these type of chem lights? Leave a comment down below, let me know. Worst comes to worst, you gotta have this also in your vehicle. Freaking ratchet straps, just to secure the patient. Hey, this will come in handy, just in case. You gotta have ratchet straps anywhere you go. So for today's story time, sorry if I got carried away just showing the equipment. I just wanted to share it to you guys because I think it's really, really exciting and fun for me. Just looking back at these equipments that I barely use now, because for the last 2 years, I wasn't really fully functioning as a medic, but I'm still a medic at heart, and it's always gonna be like that, alright? So back to the story. I just got into Germany about like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Brand new PFC. I had my female NCO. She's pretty cool. Like what I said, she had some good stuff. She had some bad stuff. Every leader is different. So there I was just basically thinking I'm gonna be teaching a CLS class to my battery. My battery was about like 40 to 60 people during that time. And from my understanding, they just got back from deployment, so they're still on reset. But there's pretty much nothing much to do. So I was tasked out to teach a CLS class along with my NCO. She was gonna take the lead and I'm just gonna be the backup because I was an FNG. Brand new soldier, just 3 weeks in, 2 weeks in, active duty in my first duty station overseas. No deployment, no experience whatsoever, having worked in a clinic, having really worked in an actual line. My only medical or army training was AIT and basic training. That was it. Looking at the battery before we started, I was like kind of nervous because everyone's like E6 and above. There's a few PFCs, there's a few specialists. They got deployments already. They've been in the army for about more than 2 years. There's some E7, some smokes, my gunnies. If you're artillery, you know what I'm talking about. Smokes and gunnies. Top is over there. BC's over there. Everyone's been in the army and they basically know each other really well. They're really tight like that because they just got back from deployment. But here I was, brand new medic, you know, just about to teach, so excited. Yeah, this is what I learned in AIT, control the bleeding and all that. It's fine, I'm gonna be alright because my NCO is gonna lead the way and I'm just gonna be helping, right? But guess what happened? My NCO for some reason wasn't able to attend that training. Up to this point, I don't really know why. I think she had an appointment, maybe she shammed, maybe she had some important stuff to do, or she just got pulled to do something else. So, I always say this as a medic. There will be a time when you don't know shit, or let's say you're just a PFC, or you're a specialist, and for some reason, there's no one else in your TMC in the line performing as a medic. You're gonna be just on your own. You just gotta trust your gut, whatever you've learned. Just react to the situation because you are the main subject matter expert right now when it comes to medical stuff. I know it's just CLS, it's just pretty much basic stuff. But as a brand new soldier, as a brand new PFC, shit, I didn't know what to do. So I basically just chugged on. There was like a slide deck with like 60 to 80 slides. I know death by PowerPoint. It was really, really painful for me because half of the shit I have not really even used, like advanced shit or advanced equipment or explaining some stuff because I was brand new. I got nervous. I didn't really know what to do. But still, I checked on. I think I did great, but I know up to this point, and a few people have told me when we talk about that certain experience, that moment right there, that I was actually like really shaky. My voice didn't sound like I was confident, but I was able to deliver. But overall, I wasn't really satisfied with myself, and a few of the gunnies actually stepped up and kind of helped me out because they got a little bit of advanced medical training. So they kind of like took over at some point of the training because it wasn't just making any sense. It was just really stupid for me. That feeling as a brand new soldier, teaching a lot of these soldiers that had been deployed, different ranks, higher ranking, lower ranking soldiers. It's just different. It was like an eye-opener for me that I really have to know a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm fresh out of AIT. I know everything. A lot of the soldiers that are coming in right now, brand new, thinks the same way too. Like, oh, I'm the shit. I went to AIT, I went to basic training, but fuck no, dude. As soon as you go to your first unit, you're not gonna know shit. You gotta listen, you gotta learn. Yes, you may be book smart, you're a 4.0 GPA or something, but you gotta listen to a lot of these soldiers that have experience, your NCOs, your leaders. So that's basically what happened. I did get some good feedback though. They took me under their wing. I was one of the 2 medics in that battery for almost 2 years. Shit, they're pretty cool. Like up to this point, I still remember one of the smokes gave me a crib for my baby, you know, baby supplies when Ileana was born, a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, I just realized like, even up to this point, I'm not really a subject matter expert when it comes to something or anything, but I just use my own experiences and just try to think logically and don't be shy. Main point, I guess, is don't be shy if you don't know shit. It's good to be confident, to know or feel like I know a lot of these things. I'm gonna teach it. I'm a subject matter expert. I think experience is still the best teacher, and a lot of these soldiers, a lot of these gun bunnies that I was teaching had more experience than me. But again, it was an eye-opener. Like, I gotta be always prepared as a medic, as a soldier, because you never know what's gonna come up to you. It was just a simple task. Me teaching a class thinking I was just gonna be an assistant, but it ended up being me as the main SME. Like what I said, just expect the worst case scenario. Always expect that in the army, just to be safe, all right? My question to you guys, have you ever had that same experience, that same scenario where you were put on the spot? Like, fuck, I didn't know I was gonna teach a class, but you come into a classroom or a group of people and then bam, you were voluntold you're gonna be teaching something that you have no fucking idea, or maybe just a little, but almost nothing basically. How did it turn out? Did people actually help you? Did they just criticize you and just laughed at you, or you were just treated like shit? How did it end up for you? If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up to help the channel grow, and also make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, to be part of the notification squad. That's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Still, happy holidays. I hope everything's well. Stay cool, guys. Stay cool. ARCHIEzzle out.